Look at the moon tonight. It feels close, almost reachable. But what if there was a road, a straight highway, stretching from Earth all the way to the moon? No rockets, no spacesuits, just you, walking. How long would it take? Would you get there in a few years? Or would you grow old on the way? Now imagine driving instead. Cruise control on. Endless sky above you. Earth shrinking behind you. Would it take months? Decades? Or something even more unbelievable? Let's find out. The moon is about 384,000 kilometers away. That sounds like a big number. But here's a better way to picture it. If you drove around the entire Earth at the equator, that's about 40,000 kilometers. So to reach the moon, you'd need to circle the planet almost 10 times. That's not a little far. That's unbelievably far. Let's imagine there's a magical highway from Earth to the moon. You get in your car. You drive at about 100 kilometers per hour. No traffic. No fuel stops. No sleep. At that speed, it would take around 160 days. More than 5 months of non-stop driving. If you drove like a normal person, stopping to sleep and rest, it would likely take closer to a year. Imagine telling someone, "Sorry, I can't make it. I'm driving to the moon." Walking is much slower. At a steady pace, you might cover 30 to 40 kilometers per day. At that rate, reaching the moon would take roughly 25 to 30 years. Every day. No days off. You'd begin the journey young and arrive middle-aged. That's longer than many careers, longer than some marriages, just walking, step after step, toward a glowing rock in the sky. The strange thing is, the moon doesn't look that far. It lights up our sky. It controls the tides. It feels connected to Earth. But space has no reference points. No mountains between us and the moon. No clouds to show depth. So our brains underestimate the distance. In reality, space is almost completely empty. And that emptiness makes everything feel closer than it truly is. So how long would it take to walk to the moon? About 25 to 30 years of steady walking. Driving non-stop, around 5 months. Of course, none of this is actually possible. There's no road to space. But here's one last fact. The moon is slowly moving away from Earth, about 3.8 centimeters every year. That means the journey is getting longer, little by little. Sometimes doing the math just for fun helps us understand how vast and how dynamic our universe really is. If you enjoy exploring big questions in simple ways, subscribe to Everyday Decoded. New videos every week.